Monty at Roadrunner rejected the oil tape, calling it, alternative rock isn't even selling anymore. And it was just not even. And then I got rejected from another label named Cherry Lane Music. They rejected it, and I said, why? And they said, there's just nothing of interest. And I knew that there was nothing of interest because I wasn't interested in it.
Right.
I mean, and it showed. So what I said, there was a point where I actually said out loud, I was like, you know what? I'm going to take what I like about rock music and what I like about horror and subject matter that I know about, and I'm going to mesh the two together. And I had to say, what do I like visually? What do I like audibly? And I said, I don't care, I have to do what I want to do, because if I don't, then I'm just going to be trying to chase trends and I'm not going to get anywhere.
Right.
So I said, what do I like about rock music? Well, I like Kiss. I like riffs. I like, from the death metal thing, I took single note riffs, which most death metal is single note riffs usually. And I slowed them down. And I went out and I bought this guitar pedal. I had a few guitar pedals, but there was this one, Brown Octave OC2, OC1. Went out and bought it for $80 at Westchester Music, and it made, when I stepped on it, it made the single notes that I was hitting like double in sound. Making it sound like you're strumming the whole guitar.
Yeah, but you're just...
Right, but I was hitting one string and one note, and it made it sound so big and fat that I was like, I'm going to use this on everything that I use.
Yeah.
Like everything that I write. And that's what happened. Like, I thought maybe I was doing something that people were going to think was, pathetic and annoying. Like, eventually it was going to be like, I'll turn that thing off. But it sounded good with all the songs that we started to write, And it caught on. Like, it sounded good. When we demoed stuff, it's made the demo sound fatter. When we played live, it made the band sound, because I think it was just 3 people. So to have the octave pedal on made it sound like there was 2 guitar players in a way. So eventually people became, that's their sound, that sound, whatever it is.
And this was under Can't Kill Yourself, or this was...
This was after I decided, okay, I have to wipe the slate clean.
Yeah.
I have to find out what I really want to do. And I have to... I didn't consciously say I have to develop my own style, but I said, left to my own devices, if I had to come up with my own shit without any worrying about getting signed or what would it sound like? And that's what happened.
Yeah.
And that songs like Knee Deep and Rio Bravo and Promiscuous Daughter and Disengage the Simulator and 96 Bitter Beings, those songs all came out of that attitude of what would I do if everybody was going to love whatever I did. Yeah. And that was my attitude. Like, let's pretend that if I do this, everybody's going to love it. What would it sound like?